feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
Welcome back to the GSMC Dead Ball Sports Podcast, hosted by GSMC Sports Network. I'm your host, Nolan Jambert. In the last segment, we talked about the NBA playoffs. I've talked about it a lot in the show, but it starts tomorrow with the play-in, and the seeds are finally set, so I had to talk about it. This segment, we're going to Phoenix. Suns reconstruction. Just fired their head coach, Mike Budenholzer. Sorry. Bunch that word, but sorry. But Budenholzer fired him. Reconstruction starts now. Next segment, we're staying with the NBA, 3-point leaders, and then we're going to the Masters, and then go off in Detroit with the MLB. Before we get into any of that, though, tips and donations. Tips and donations are always greatly appreciated. By tipping and donating, it really means you guys care about the content that we are putting out. And by you guys tipping and donating, it means you guys care. And that means by you guys, we'll put out the best work that we possibly can if we see, you guys donating, liking the content we put out. So if you're not in the live stream and want to tip or donate, the 2 links in the bio description. If you are in the live stream, super chat and stickers are the best way to do it. Even if you don't want to tip or donate, which is okay, leave a comment in the YouTube section, comment section, or the live stream comment section. If I'm in the live stream, I'll see it as soon as I can, and I'll answer that right away. And if I'm in the comment section, I'll respond to that as soon as I can see it. But like I said, if you want to tip or donate and you're not in the live stream, the link's in the bio and description. If you are in the live stream, super chat and stickers are the best way to do it. With that being said, let's get back into the second topic of the day, the Suns and their reconstruction. The Phoenix Suns. We've talked about them a few times on the show. Missing the playoffs, but the big 3 and Beal, Booker, and Durant. And now they have fired their head coach, Mike Budenholzer. I cannot say his last name. Budenholzer. After 1 year. This is now the Suns' 3rd head coach in 3 seasons. You had Monty Williams. Took him to an NBA Finals. Lost 4-2 to the Bucks. Stayed an extra year. And then they gave him the boot. Monty came to Detroit. Took him to one of the worst seasons ever. And then they gave him the boot. He's now coaching at Notre Dame. I didn't even know that until yesterday. I saw I got a post. He's coaching at Notre Dame. He's coaching for Notre Dame's men's basketball. So congrats to him. He's still coaching. Loves the game. Last year, Frank Vogel. He didn't have a terrible season last year. Took him to the playoffs. Yeah, they got swept 4-0 to the Timberwolves. That type of stuff just happens sometimes. Obviously, it wasn't good enough for Phoenix because they got the super team. So they have to be winning and they have to be going to the semis, conference finals, championship. I didn't like it. So, he was one and done as well. 1 year, had a pretty solid year. Like I said, took him to the playoffs. Swept first round by Ant and the Timberwolves, and they gave the boot. This year, Mike comes in. People are really excited. Suns fans are really excited. They see this guy. He's won an NBA championship with the Bucks. And, nope. 36-46. 11th in the West. Yeah, you're not good enough. I don't think him being fired is the right thing to do. I think their upper management, GM, he's the one who should be responsible for this poor season. a lot of options, a lot of free agents this offseason, and he chose to get Bradley Beal. Yeah, that wasn't a bad pickup but for signing him for as much as he did for as long as 5 years, 250. I mean, that's just a horrible contract. Bradley Beal is aging. He was like he's not playing good basketball. He wasn't playing good basketball when they signed him out of Washington, and they proceeded to go sign him for like a max contract basically for a pretty washed player in my opinion, and that backfired heavily. I mean, like I said, 11th in the West, 36-46. I mean, stuff happens, right? I guess stuff happens. I mean, you just can't make the best signing sometimes. But they chose to sign a very tenured vet to a large deal, knowing he probably wouldn't do the most for the team, and they still went for it, and now they're suffering. They gave the Wizards way too much for Bradley Beal. They gave him a first-round pick for 2025, this draft, 2027, 2029, and 2031, and multiple second-round picks and some player swaps. And literally for Bradley Beal and like 2 other guys. It was not a very good deal, in my opinion. But, like I said, stuff happens. They make some trades that, think are going to improve the team, help the team win games, and they just kind of backfire. That's sports. That's business. So why was Mike Budenholzer, why was he let go? Like I said earlier, he had a pretty poor record, 36-46. Can't be having that, especially with the big three they got over the big three they got with their Phoenix. The problem is though, half the time they weren't even playing together. I mean, KD was hurt a little bit. Booker he wants out now. I mean, Booker wasn't even he was still playing good basketball, but he does not want to be in Phoenix anymore, and it shows. He wants to be somewhere where he will be put to good use and actually be put on a contending team, which is why there's a lot of rumors going around. He wants to go to the Detroit Pistons. And I'm not opposed to that, considering he is from Michigan. And obviously, I love it. I love Booker. I think he's a really good player. And he's always dropping, 313, Detroit, Pistons, Tigers, Red Wings, Lions merch. He comes to a lot of every time Detroit has a game in Arizona, regardless of the sport, he's there supporting the Michigan team over the Arizona team. So, I mean, that's just a clear sign, he wants to be in Detroit. Kevin Durant, he wants out. I mean, he's been there for a few seasons. He hasn't had any success, and it's his time to go, and he wants out, which is completely fine. I think he deserves to be. Bradley Beal, I mean, he's weighing down that Suns organization. They will not be good again until they can somehow get a team to cover his contract and take him, which no one will do if they were a smart organization. So, I mean, we'll have to wait and see with that. But another reason he was let go, people were saying that he didn't see eye to eye with Booker. A lot of rumors are coming out that him and Booker in the locker room, they weren't seeing eye to eye on a lot of topics, playing time, who to play, trade. He would talk to players about if they were okay with this trade, and every time he went to Book, he would just say no. A lot of the times, at least, because they weren't good trades, they weren't for good players. But at the end of the day, like I said, it's a business. Stuff happens like that. But overall, the Suns have a lot to improve on, especially in the coming months. They should trade Booker and KD. Get a lot of draft picks, get some money, free up some cap space, hopefully, because they don't have much left because of this Bradley Beal deal. But they should trade Booker and KD. This is rebuilding time now for the Suns. They're not in win now mode. They are now in reconstruct and rebuild and hopefully be contenders again in the next 4 years. Next year they should not even try to win games. They should. They should obviously, but they should be like the Jazz this year and just obviously tank after the All-Star break. They were already tanking. The Suns should just start reconstruction already. Cut and trade Booker and KD, get some money, draft picks, swaps, whatever they need to help them become contenders in the West once again, which hopefully they will, because when the Suns are good, it's always fun watching that team. Phoenix is always I love watching them and making that finals run. I wanted them to beat Milwaukee because I wanted to see KD get another ring. I wanted to see Booker get his first ring, but you can't, and they haven't really made a run. They haven't made a run that good since. They made it to the playoffs twice, didn't go far at all. First round sweep, first round exits both times. So at the end of the day, we'll have to wait for the postseason, wait for the Suns organization to make moves, see what they do and how they do it. I'm excited to see what they do. That's all we got for this segment. In the next segment, we're sticking with the NBA again. This happens a lot. Go like 3 segments in a row with the NBA. I promise you, it's not a basketball podcast. But we're going to the 3-point leaders this season. Who are the top 5? I want to talk about that. Going to the Masters after that for segment 4, and then ending with Detroit and the Tigers. We'll talk all of that after the break.